So right now I'm going to read you guys a story, and what I want you to do is in front of you, I want you to set up a story map. So I gave you an example of how I would do it, how we do it in school. So I have it all set up here. Oh, that's terrible. There we go. So you need to go ahead, take your piece of paper, and I want you to split it in half. Okay, once you split it in half, you can draw this line and then draw at the bottom into thirds, okay? So you're going to have your characters right here. This is where you'll draw and label your characters that are in the story. Here's where our setting's going to go. You can draw the setting up here and then just write about the setting. We have the beginning of the story, what happens first. Always use that transition word. In the middle of the story, what happens next. And then in the end, what happens last. If you need time to set this up, go ahead, pause the video. Okay, once you're all set up, you can come back to me. So now I'm going to read you the story, and while I'm reading, I want you to go ahead and set up your story map. I want you to fill it out, and then at the end of the story, if you didn't finish, you can finish, unpause the video, and then you can compare your story map to my story map. Okay, so I'm going to read you guys Bubble Pirates. Okay, this is a Nickelodeon book about the Bubble Guppies. All right, so here we go. Molly, Gil, and Bubble Puppy were on their way to school when they saw a pirate captain. He was digging in the sand. Are you digging for treasure? Asked Gil. Arr, said the pirate, but I can't find it anywhere. X marks the spot, squawked the pirate's parrot. You keep saying that, grumbled the pirate, but I can't find the X. Do you have a treasure map? Asked Gil. Of course I do, said the pirate, but I don't understand it. Look, exclaimed Molly, there's an X. Aye, that's where the treasure is buried, explained the pirate. I wish I were a pirate, said Gil. Me too, added Molly. Arf, arf, said Bubble Puppy. The pirate captain had an idea. If the Bubble Puppies helped him find the buried treasure, he would make them proper pirates and share the treasure with them. Molly and Gil couldn't wait. I want you to think right now, what's going on at the beginning of the story? So you can tell your siblings, you can tell your parents, pause the video, tell yourself, okay? Just talk about what's going on in the beginning of the story. All right, make sure you're filling out your chart with me. So now I'm going to keep on reading, okay? Molly and Gil quickly swam to school. When they got there, they told all of the Bubble Guppies about the pirate they had met. Everyone was excited, especially when they saw the treasure map. What are those pictures? Asked Ona. These pictures show landmarks, explained Mr. Grouper. Landmarks are things to look for along the way. Landmarks help you know where you are, added Nani. And the X tells you where the treasure is buried, added Gil. Gil and Molly told their friends that if they could help find the treasure, the pirate would make them proper pirates for sure. Everyone wants to be a pirate. Say "Arr!" called Mr. Grouper. "Arr!" everyone shouted. But Gil knew that to be proper pirates, they had to look like pirates. So he swam over to Dima's proper pirate store, where he found big pirate hats and awesome eye patches for everyone. What's happening now? What are the Bubble Guppies doing? I know there's Gil, there's Molly. I'm thinking about these characters. What are they doing? Okay, we're going to keep reading. Now, Gil and his pirate crew were ready to search for treasure. They looked at the treasure map. The first landmark on the map was called Spyglass Peak. Gil spotted a mountain shaped like a spyglass. "That's Spyglass Peak," he yelled. "Come on." After Spyglass Peak, the pirates worked their way to the second landmark on the map, Buccaneer Bridge. "Careful, mateys! This is a Buccaneer Bridge, and it's a long way down," Gil said nervously, glancing below. The pirates slowly made their way across the creaky bridge. "Look!" cried Molly. "There's Pirate Parrot Rock. That's our last landmark." "That means we're almost to the X," said Gil. "Come on, mateys." When they reached the X, the Bubble Guppies started digging for the treasure. They dug deep, deep down into the ground. "We found the treasure!" exclaimed Gil. Just then the pirate captain arrived. "Ahoy, mateys!" he called. "We followed the map and found the treasure," Gil told the pirate. The captain was so happy, he made Gil, Molly, and all the Bubble Guppies part of his crew. "Hooray!" they shouted. "We're proper pirates!" Gil and his friends climbed aboard the pirate ship. "I promise to share the treasure with you if you found it." Oop. "I promise to share the treasure with you if you found it," said the pirate captain. "You found where X marks the spot. So let's open the treasure to find out what's inside, mateys." The chest was filled with something shiny and golden. It looked like a spoon and also a fork. "It's called a spork," proclaimed the pirate. "X marks the spot." The guppies laughed. The bubble guppies sat down for lunch and passed out their golden sporks. "What do pirates eat anyway?" asked Molly. "Macaroni and cheese, of course," exclaimed the pirate captain. "Arr!" agreed the bubble guppies. So now, I stopped a couple times throughout that video to really let you think about what happened in the beginning of the story, what happened in the middle, and what happened in the end. So when you're filling out your map, you can go ahead, draw me a picture of what was going on at the beginning, in the middle, and then at the end. Then I want you to write me a sentence. First, tell me what happened. Next, tell me what happened. And last, write me what happened. Make sure that when you're thinking about the setting, it's throughout the whole story. So where were these bubble guppies? I noticed this map. That kind of helped me with the setting. And then go ahead and draw me your characters, put a label. I want you to pause the video here, and then when you click play, have your story map ready so that way I can show you how I'll do mine. Alrighty, so I've got my story map, and I'm ready to write about it. So what I'm going to say, I'm going to start with our characters. I know throughout our story, we had a lot of different characters. We started with the character Molly and Gil. They seem to be very important in our story. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to draw Molly. I'm going to draw Gil. And then they were with someone else. I don't know if you remember. They were with the Bubble Guppy Puppy. So I'm going to draw him in there too. And I'll see what else I can add. Oh, this is, whoop. There's his ears. There's his little body. So there's the Bubble Guppy. Then we had our pirate captain. So I'm going to draw our pirate captain. I'm just going to draw a big pirate hat. I'm going to draw him. And I know I'm not the best artist. You guys are probably laughing at me at home. Ha ha ha. Boop, boop. So there's our pirate captain. And then there were other important characters in the story. The students, the bubble guppies, they wouldn't have known how to read the map without Mr. Grouper. So he's a very important part of the story. So I'm going to draw a picture of Mr. Grouper, and he's a big fish. So I'm going to draw a fish over here. And I'm going to label Mr. Grouper. And then there were the rest of the Bubble Guppies. So because the dog was just named Bubble Guppy, I'm going to change this. Remember, we have to drop that Y and add IES to make it plural. And I'm going to draw the other one. So it looks like there's a bunch of them. So I'm just going to draw a bunch of people here. Boop, doo, doo. Little stick figures. I'm not very good at this. All right. Now, we have the setting of the story. I know this story took place on an island underwater. I can tell that it's underwater because of the fish. He's swimming underwater. Our bubble guppies are mermaids. Then we have our island map. So I know that they had to be on that island in order to find the treasure. So I could draw a picture. I could draw the island. And then let's just draw that. And then I know they're underwater. So you could draw, I know there's bubbles in this picture. I'm just going to draw an ocean just because that's what I'm thinking. They're on an island and they're underwater. So for my setting, I'm going to write on. Oop, I should always start with writing the setting was. So I'm going to start. Make sure you have your uppercase letter at the beginning of your sentence. The setting is on an underwater island. Period at the end. It complete my thought. Now I have my characters. I have my setting. I'm really putting this together. So now I need to say what happens first in the story, what happened next, and what happened last. And when I think back to it, I know the first thing that was happening was the pirate captain was looking for treasure, but he couldn't find it. Does everyone remember that at the beginning? He just couldn't find his treasure. So I'm going to write that first. The pirate captain I'll show you this in a second. The pirate captain was looking for treasure, but couldn't find it. Okay, that's what happened first in the story. Next, the Bubble Guppies learned how to read the map to help the pirate captain. So the teacher had taught them how they were going to go ahead and read that map. So I'm going to write next, the Bubble Guppies learned how to read the map to help find the treasure. All right, and then now we have to think about the last part of our story. So at the very end of the story, I'm thinking there's a solution because the Bubble Guppies, they found the treasure. And then the Captain Pirate, he made them real pirates. So I'm going to put last, the Bubble Guppies found the treasure and became real pirates. I do not have space. Pirates. Okay. So I have the characters, I have our setting, what happened first, what happened next, and what happened last in the story. Now, I can go back and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to draw a picture for each of them. But I know you guys have been on here for a while, you've been watching me, you're probably like, Mr. Cox, please stop talking. So I'm going to save that for later. I want you guys to go ahead and think about your story map, think about mine. When you wrote down what happened in the beginning, middle, and end, was it the most important part? Did you tell me about the problem? Did you tell me about the solution? Those things are needed when you build your story map so that we know more about the story. Now, you can practice your story maps, and I really hope you do. You can use tumblebooks if you don't have any books at home in order to find a story that you're really interested in, and then just make a story map on it. You can do this many times. I mean, it's a lot of fun. So this is just a quick way to do it at home, and I hope you enjoyed it.